Time for another allotment update. I'm going to be covering the chicken door today, the door and the chicken run, which I'll come to in a minute. But first of all, the chickens are all very excited because I think maybe they know I brought them some spaghetti. So let's take that in and see what occurs. Who wants some? Anyone else? Yeah, they do like spaghetti. I don't know if they actually like spaghetti or they think it's worms. Who knows? This one's segregated at the moment just because she keeps getting pecked a bit. So I'll make sure that she gets some as well. There we go. Maybe she can get some of that. It's absolute chaos in here. So the tubular frame chicken run, when I got it, it had a very feeble latch that was actually broken. So what I've been doing is just top and bottom, I've had this chain through and using these little, I forget what they're called, these little catch things, which works well. However, it requires a bit of dexterity, especially on the closing up, so I wanted to make it easier. So I've got some Brenton bolts that I've modified and I'll show those now. This is the plan I've come up with. So I got these Brenton bolts from Toolstation. They were originally a bit longer, that was originally on the end. What did I do? I removed this bit, ground that off, cut the end off, re-welded that there because I wanted, well, the throw is the same, but I didn't want this sticking out because it's going to overlap where the door is. So I got two of them, and then these are going to be clamped. So this is, well, it was basically an old drawer runners or something like that. I cut that up, and so that will basically bolt through like that using M5 set screws, and it will clamp onto the mesh of the door. So that is on the door side, and then on the what do you call it, the post that like it kind of marries up to, I got this, or I made this rather. So this bit on top is, well, it came with a Brenton bolt, it's the keep or whatever you call it from that. I then got some more of this drawer runner metal. And then I can't remember what this was now, this was some drawer separator or something, like drawer dividers. So basically I welded these three things together like this. So this will then go through like that, hopefully. And then to mount this on the upright pole, it's about, it's like a tubular, sort of about 25mm pole. I got these hose clamps, which are the right size, and then I welded these M5 set screws on the end. So these basically will have one there and one there, and then this will bolt through and screw down. It's all been painted very basically. This is like some kind of zinc sort of primer type stuff, and this because this was bare metal where I'd like ground it down, this was already painted white, so I just yeah, had some black paint that I popped on it. So that's that. So now I'm going to fit it and see if it works. So just finished. Got one there and one there. So at the moment it's locked, and then I can just open like that. Open like that. A lot easier. Well, actually, to be fair, opening it wasn't too bad before, but closing it was a bit of a pain. So yeah, pleased with that. So on this side, I put a couple of nuts in there just to space that out because this tab was getting in the way, and that's fine. And then on this side, just gone like that. You can see my dodgy paintwork, but it's not meant to look pretty, it's meant to work. So yeah, I don't know if as you can see more on this one, where there's two is locked through two bits of mesh there. It's bent a bit, but it's only bent the stop on the end. The actual like running mechanism works fine. Yeah, very pleased with that. At some point I was thinking of taking this whole door off and just taking it home and like tack welding this this mesh on, because it's only held on with cable ties at the moment. But for now, very pleased with that. I mean, this is only really supposed to be like stop them getting out and stop foxes getting in. That's why I've got one on the bottom as well. I could have potentially just got away with like one in the middle, but this door, the way it's made, it does have a tendency to possibly twist a little bit. So one on the top, one on the bottom, just to stop any like animals pushing in from the bottom. Yeah, fact. So these bits are now held onto the mesh. The mesh isn't held on very well, so I think what I'm going to do for now is just put a bit of wire around there, and the same on the top. Oh, the other thing as well, these things fit like perfectly, more by luck than judgment. They fit perfectly in these gaps in the mesh, so they kind of sit on there, so it stops it moving around too much. Anyway, that's it for now.